Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like studying for exams is this giant, overwhelming mountain you just don't know how to climb? Like, no matter how hard you try, you keep staring at your notes and nothing really sticks. Guess what? You are definitely not alone. In fact, studies show that over 70% of students feel stressed and overwhelmed before exams. But here's the surprise. Studying for exams is actually easier than you think. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why. Yeah, seriously. What if you could ditch the panic, the last-minute all-nighters, and still ace your exams? Sounds like a dream, right? Well, pinch yourself because it's possible. No magic, no gimmicks, just simple, effective strategies that make learning way more manageable and actually kind of enjoyable. So in this video, we're going to break down the chaos into something totally doable. 3 easy steps that will change your study game forever. We'll cover how to plan your study time without turning into a robot, the secret sauce called active recall that turbocharges your memory, and a little motivation hack to keep you going when your brain threatens to check out. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tools you can start using today to make studying something you look forward to instead of dread. Sound good? Awesome. Let's jump right in. Step 1. Planning your study time without becoming a schedule addict. All right, first up, planning. Now, I know this word already sounds about as fun as watching paint dry. But here's the deal. Planning doesn't mean you need to fill every minute of your day with a rigid schedule that makes you feel like a robot on repeat. Instead, think of planning as setting up a realistic game plan. Imagine you're coaching yourself through a big exam, and your goal is to pace yourself so you don't burn out halfway through. Here's a simple way to do that. Start by figuring out how many days you have left until the exam. Break your study material into bite-sized chunks, something like chapters, key concepts, or types of problems. Assign each chunk to a day or two. Keep it flexible. If some topics take longer, that's okay. But here's the kicker. Always leave buffer time. Life happens. You might get tired or distracted or want to binge your favorite show. Hey, balance is key. Oh, and don't forget breaks. Studying for hours straight without a pause, recipe for disaster. Take short, regular breaks. Stand up, stretch, grab some water. Trust me, your brain will thank you. What if you feel like you just don't have enough time? The secret is to start small and build up. Even 25 minutes of focused study followed by a 5-minute break can make a huge difference. Hello, Pomodoro technique. It's about quality, not just quantity. Doesn't that sound way better than cramming all night and feeling like a zombie? Step 2, active recall, your brain's best friend. Step 2 is where the real magic happens. Active recall. If you haven't heard this term before, don't worry. It sounds fancy, but it's super simple. Active recall is basically your brain actively pulling information out instead of just passively reading or highlighting your notes. Think of it like flexing your memory muscles. Here's an example. Instead of reading your textbook over and over, close the book and try to explain the topic out loud, or write down what you remember. Then check back and fill in what you missed. Why does this work so well? Because it forces your brain to work, which makes the information stick like glue. It's like training for a sport. The more you practice retrieving info, the stronger your memory gets. You can try flashcards, quiz yourself, or even teach a friend what you just learned. That might feel weird at first, but it's insanely effective. And here's my favorite part. A quick win you can try right now. Grab a blank sheet of paper, pick a topic, and write down everything you remember without looking at your notes. Don't worry if it's messy or you forget stuff. That's the point. Now, look back and see what you missed. That simple exercise is active recall in action. Step 3. Staying motivated. The little trick that keeps you going. Now, let's talk motivation. Because, let's be honest, sometimes the hardest part isn't what to study, it's convincing yourself to actually sit down and do it. Here's the good news. Staying motivated doesn't mean you have to be fueled by endless willpower or push yourself till you break. It's about creating a mini reward system that makes studying feel worth it. For example, try this. Set study goals with tiny rewards. Like, once I finish this chapter, I'll watch one episode of my favorite show, or after 3 focused study sessions, I'll treat myself to something nice. Having something to look forward to can make a world of difference. You can also mix things up to keep your brain engaged. Change your study spot, switch between subjects, or listen to calming music if that helps you concentrate. And remember to celebrate your progress. Even if you just studied a little today, that's a win. Give yourself credit. Positive vibes keep the momentum going. Bringing it all together. So, to recap, plan your study time in a realistic, flexible way that avoids burnout. Use active recall to turbocharge your memory with simple exercises you can do anytime. Stay motivated with small rewards and celebrate the little victories along the way. It really is that simple. I know exams can feel scary, but breaking things down into bite-sized, manageable pieces and using these proven strategies can make studying less stressful and even enjoyable. If you wanted to take one thing away from this video, here it is. Effective studying isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. Thanks for hanging out and watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tips that make life easier. Got questions or your own study hacks? Drop them in the comments. I love hearing from you. And don't forget, your exams can be tackled, and they don't have to rule your life. You've got this. See you in the next video.